Hi, I'm Tim Bartz, Internet Sales Manager here at McArthur Ford in Lincoln and Salina, Kansas, your source for Lincoln news update and information with a video on the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. Now, we're going to do what we call our complete guide video, where we cover all the standard equipment plus the different packages available and standalone options for the 2023 Lincoln Corsair. We are going to cover the standard trim for this video. So if you like videos like this, you probably like our YouTube channel. Hit the red subscribe button down below so you can get subscribed to the channel. Hit that notification bell. That way you can stay notified next time we have another video uploaded to YouTube channel. So again, we're going to dive in, talk about this. We're going to talk about the standard equipment first. We're going to talk about the couple different collections and choice options that you have for those, as well as a couple packages and standalone options all in this video. So it'll be a very lengthy video. Use the timestamps down below. Move around in the video using those down there. That makes it a little bit easier for you to be able to view this video and find the content you're looking for on this. So we'll break it down on the standard equipment. We'll break it down for the mechanical features, the safety features, and then exterior, interior features. And then we'll break down for each of those different collections, packages, and the standalone options and different timestamps. So feel free to do that. 23 order banks are open up now for the Lincoln Corsair. Get your order in with your favorite Lincoln dealership. If you are struggling to find a good Lincoln dealership that you trust and can know who you want to work with there, and know that they'll do price protection as well as lock in those rates for you. McArthur Lincoln is taking orders, so you feel free to reach us out if you want to. We do have a special offer for our YouTube viewers, so we'll have more information about that at the end of the video. Feel free to use that timestamp at any time if you want to learn more about that, and you click over to that timestamp. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive in, and let's go ahead and talk about some of the mechanical features first that are available on the standard trim of the Lincoln Corsair. All right, now as we talk about this, we are going to use Lincoln's website because Lincoln is up to date. They have all their vehicles on there, and so let me go ahead and show you that. Go to Lincoln.com, and if you click on the vehicles up here, you can actually go down, and it has all the different vehicle lines they have here, including some of their concept vehicles there. And then we look at the Corsair, we can click over to the 23 and go down to build, and that'll bring up the Corsair and allow us to show us what's available. So there are three different trim levels available on the Lincoln Corsair. You have the standard, reserve, and grand touring. This video is going to be dedicated to the standard trim here that starts at $38,690, and so we'll go through that. So we're going to click on this start your build here and then go in there. So you can use these little I'd say tabs up here is what I call them for this to move around in here. We're going to start with the powertrain. Again, we're going to talk about some mechanical features here. So we're going to go through some of these of what's included as part of the mechanical features. Now, first off, the engine for this trim level is a 2.0 liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine with the auto start stop technology. That means when you come up to the stoplight, stop sign, you press that brake, it's going to shut the vehicle off. When you let go of the brake, it's going to turn it back on. Nothing you have to do on your hand. It'll just take care of that. Now that is something you can activate and deactivate. There is the auto start stop button. I believe it might be in the screen on the Lincoln Corsair, but you should be able to deactivate it for that engine cycle if you'd like to. So that's a pretty good capable engine there. Only engine available on the standard or the reserve is a 2.0 liter engine. It will also come with the 8-speed automatic transmission with select shift capabilities. So select shift means that you can use the select shift to be able to shift up and down like a manual transmission if you'd like to go in that kind of driving dynamics. So that's pretty cool. Also, you're going to have front wheel drive will be standard equipment for this. You can get into optional all-wheel drive. It will raise the price a little bit there if you want to go all-wheel drive, but you can go either of those two ways for that. So that's your choice there on that. Also, you're going to get Lincoln drive modes for the vehicle. Those Lincoln drive modes depends on how you want the driving to. It'll shift the shifting of the transmission will vary in how it shifts, as well as the different capabilities, traction control, and that kind of stuff will be activated and deactivated based on the different drive modes that you choose for the vehicle. We'll also have electric power assist steering, so that we call it e-pass. That just makes it a little bit easier turning that steering wheel in those parking lots and that kind of thing, but also stiffens it up on the highway, so that way it doesn't push you from side to side. Also, it does have the active noise control as well that makes it a little bit quieter in the vehicle there. You do get the integral bush rear suspension on the Lincoln Corsair, so it gives it a great ride for the vehicle. You do also get traction control on the vehicle, and you get electric parking brake with the auto hold, which means that auto hold means if you want to take your foot off the brake, you can press an auto hold. It's going to hold the brake for you. Also, you do have the hill start assist, so that way if you're on a hill, when you transition from the brake to the gas, it's not going to drift on you. and you do have the torque vectoring control as well. Because this is front wheel biased, doesn't make it to where it doesn't, you know, when you press the accelerator, it doesn't kind of veer off on you. That's really nice having that as well. So that's all mechanical features. Now let's talk about some of the safety features that are also standard on this. So now we're going to talk about some safety features that are standard on the Corsair, and we find a lot of these on a lot of vehicles, but there are several that we don't see on other vehicles because this is being a luxury vehicle. This one will go above and beyond that. So first off, let's talk about the airbags. For the driver and front passenger, you're going to have a dual stage front airbag. Deploys a different size airbag. Depends on how close you are to the front of the vehicle, whether it be the driver or the front passenger. There's a sensor underneath the seat that tells them where it's located in there. Also, we do have the driver knee airbag. So on the underneath the steering column, that'll deploy down if there's a front collision to help protect the front, the driver from that steering wheel getting coming down into their knees. Also, for the front passenger, we have a glove box door integrated knee airbag as well that'll deploy down and protect those on the front over there on the passenger side. Also, for the driver and front passenger, you're going to have a front row side seat impact airbag. Deploys from the side of the seat, protect them from that side collision hitting that A and B pillar of the vehicle. Also have side curtain safety canopy airbags with rollover sensors. So they're going to deploy down from the roof and help protect it. If there's a rollover, senses a rollover, it's going to pull those down before any glass or a body breaks into the vehicle. So that way it doesn't come into the vehicle, hurting anyone in the front or the rear seat back there. Also, we do have advanced track with roll stability control. The whole goal behind this is to keep you on your intended path. Use a series of brakes around the vehicle to help you keep you going. If you may be going to that curve too fast, maybe it's slick out, that kind of thing, it's going to help with that. You also do get evasive steering assist with this vehicle. So if you can't stop in time to be able to stop and to hit the vehicle in front of you, and you need to go around them, then it kind of veer off of them, then it'll assist in that steering of the vehicle. So real nice in how that works. Also, SOS post-crash alert system that if you are in an accident, honks the horns, flashes lights. If you're in an accident, lets people know that they need to come to your safety, especially it's for that situation where you're unconscious and such like that. It does have pre-collision assist with automatic emergency braking. So it does have pedestrian detection on the vehicle as well as a front collision warning. So if it senses that you're going too fast, you might hit that person, or you might hit the car in front of you because you're going faster than they are. Then it's going to alert you and let you know that. It's going to use the series of lights on the dash as well as tone that you need to stop, and it preloads in that brake for the dynamic brake support to stop the vehicle if it needs to. Also, it does have post-collision braking too, so if you do get in an accident and maybe you're unconscious, you don't put it in drive, it's going to brake the vehicle so you don't have a more severe accident. And you get intersection assist, which is a new technology within the last couple of years. So if you're going to go across the intersection and you have your turn signal on, you're going to cross that, it's going to know that you have that person is coming across, and it's going to alert you and brake the vehicle so you don't hit them in the intersection. So that's real nice new features to have. You do also get 911 assist that allows you to call 911 directly if you have that Bluetooth enabled phone connected. You also do have lane keeping system. So it's going to give you the driver alert feature that if you're taking your hands off the steering wheel too often, it's going to alert you and let you know that. Also, you have the lane keeping aid system and alert system. So if you're going to leave your lane, it's the alert system will actually let you leave your lane, but it'll vibrate the steering wheel and let you know you've left your lane. Or you have the aid system, which goes over the line and brings you back in, keeps you within your lane. And it also does have road edge detection as well. So if you're in that lane where there is a drop off and such, it's going to let you know that and that's there. That's a newer technology for this year and a real nice safety feature there. Also, you do have security lock, passive anti-theft system. That just means that only the coded key can actually start the vehicle, which is nice. When you take that, you shut the vehicle off, it's going to automatically lock that steering column, so it cannot be started unless that coded key is in the vehicle. Also, you do have perimeter alarm. That's going to help protect it around the vehicle, so anybody bumps into it, it shakes and such, it's going to set the alarm off. But also it does have intrusion and inclination sensors. So if someone's going to try to take the wheels and they jack up the front or the back, it's going to set that off and let the honk the horns, flash the lights, lets people know they're trying to take the wheels. If somebody breaks the glass, tries to get inside and unlock it, it has an intrusion sensor. So if it senses that somebody's inside the vehicle, it's going to do the same thing, honk the horns and flash the lights on the vehicles. So that's all our safety features that are included on the Lincoln Corsair. Let's go ahead and move around and talk about some of the exterior features on the vehicle too. All right, so now we're going to talk about the exterior features, which is the fun part here. We're going to talk about the exterior and interior features the styling for the Lincoln Corsair, because this is your luxury vehicle. So this is a great vehicle here for you. So if you like luxury features, we're going to first talk about the different paint colors that are available. And some of these are an extra cost because maybe they have a clear coat or tint or tri-coat and that kind of thing to them. So you do have Infinite Black here, and you can see what that kind of looks like on there. So Infinite Black looks really nice. I love the lighting that they have in there. You do have the Ceramic Pearl. So there you go. It's an extra cost of $750 for that color. Pristine White. Also, there you go. We do have the Silver Radiance. Red Carpet, which is also that's a tinted clear coat as well. Asher Gray, $750 for that color there. Pretty cool color. We also do have Whisper Blue, which is a cost color, and you have Crystal Red available as well. So all those different colors available for this trim. We're going to go with let's just go with silver here on this particular vehicle. I like to pick a different color for each of the different trims, so we'll go with the silver and color in there. Now we're actually gonna kind of make this a little bit bigger, see how this looks here. There you go. Move it up just a little bit so you can see. There we go. So that way you can kind of see as we kind of talk about what this exterior looks like. So first off, upgraded grill for this year. So I like the change in the grill. So a real nice grill here. The upper grill, or this upper part of the grill, will have the chrome bar with the chrome surround. So you'll see the chrome bar coming through here, and then the chrome in the grill itself too. So it looks real sharp in the vehicle. Now down here you're going to see more of a different finish. You can see kind of that black finish throughout here in the middle on that lower part of that front fascia down here, as well as down here you're going to see the body colored throughout here on that's that bumper right there. It's going to be body colored, but then down here molded in black that will help protect it from rock chips and that kind of stuff on the vehicle. So you do get this silver lining right across here as well on there with and maybe that's even chrome across there. So looks pretty sharp on the vehicle there. Also, you do have active grill shutter with this vehicle, so it's going to open and close when it needs to. So highway speeds, it's going to keep that shut for better aerodynamics. Slower speeds, opens it up, allow for the airflow into the vehicle. Now you will get a front license plate bracket. They usually put it right here. For states that require front license plate bracket. If you're a state that does not, it's optional equipment. We'll talk about optional equipment here a little bit later. Configurable daytime running lights as well, so you can configure those to be on during the daytime. Also, let's talk about the headlights themselves. Automatic headlights, which means they'll come on automatic when it gets dark, shut off when it gets light. Full LEDs up here, so LED here for your low beam and high beam, as well as you do have the Lincoln signature lighting right here as well. You also get auto high beams, means a lot like your automatic headlights. When it's real dark outside, they're going to automatically come on. Vehicle approaches you, you're in the city lights, it's going to deactivate those auto high beams. That is a feature you can activate and deactivate in your lighting section of your vehicle settings screen, along with your configurable daytime running lights. You have the acoustic laminated windshield as well. So it's like two pieces of glass with plastic in between. A couple different reasons for that. One, it's going to be a little bit quieter on the vehicle, but also if something were to come in and hit the windshield, it's going to keep that windshield intact. So that way you don't have to worry about coming in and breaking completely. So that's a nice feature to have. Now, this does have Lincoln Embrace. What's great about the Lincoln Embrace is it just welcomes you to the vehicle with a series of lighting around the vehicle. So you're going to have the Lincoln approach detection. So as you approach, it's going to detect that you're coming onto the vehicle. You have illuminates the door handles, so you're going to see those light up for you. Also, you're going to see the dynamic signature lighting. So the signature lighting will fade up and fade on for you. And then when you leave and lock the vehicle, it'll fade away, which is really cool. Also, of course, that's your daytime running lights will fade on, and your signature lighting will come on the vehicle. So that lights it up and lights up inside as well. So real cool. Also, your tail lights will light up as well on the vehicle. So that Lincoln Embrace is a really cool feature to have on the vehicle. Now, on the side for the wheels, 18-inch warm alloy painted wheel. Excuse me. All season tires. Also, tire pressure monitoring system for all four of those tires. Four-wheel anti-lock brake system as well. You do have electric brake boost that'll really help the braking power of the vehicle. And you do have for the rocker molding, is going to be molded in black across there. You can see that at the bottom here, around the wheel lip molding, as well as in the lower rocker molding and around the wheel lip molding into the back. We'll talk about the back, but the bottom part of the bumper back there will have that as well. You will also see right here a nice chrome accent through that rocker molding as well. Gives it a nice finish there. Also, the belt line molding as well as around the window, you're going to see that like chrome accent right there, as well as on the belt line itself. And then you're going to see that Corsair badging right here with the chrome lettering in there. Your mirror cap is going to be a black mirror cap here, body colored on the bottom part down there. Door handles are also going to be body colored as well. Now for the mirrors themselves, you will get the auto hold or the auto fold mirrors. They'll power fold in, and auto fold means when you lock the vehicle, they're going to fold towards the glass. When you unlock the vehicle, it's going to fold back out. You will get power and heat feature as well as driver memory feature for both sides of the mirrors. So the driver will be able to memorize different locations of those mirrors for each different drivers, which is nice. You will get the Bliss with cross traffic alert and trailer coverage as well. So way the Bliss works is that it's a blind spot information system. So if there's someone in your blind spot, it's going to put a light in the corner of the mirror and let you know it's not safe to go in that lane at that time. As you back up, if someone crosses your path behind you, it's going to alert you series of tones that you need to stop. It lets you know, puts it on the productivity screen that there's someone there and you need to not back up. And trailer coverage means that it's going to, if you have a trailer and you have the tow package, and you're pulling that trailer, it's going to also let you know if there's someone in the blind spot of the trailer as well. And then you do have rear cross traffic braking. This is a new technology. So as you're backing up, as there's someone back there, and maybe you continue to back up after you hear that there's someone coming, it'll brake the vehicle. So that way you don't hit them in case you're not paying attention to the sounds and the light and the productivity screen that there's someone there. Also, you do get intelligent access, means you'll just leave that key fob in your pocket, walk up, put your hands in the door handle. Not only is it going to embrace you to the vehicle, it's going to allow you, when you put your hands in the door handle, unlock the vehicle, allow you to get in and out without having to take the keys out of your pocket. Also, when you lock it, just get out, press the ridges on the doors, on any of the doors. Also has secure code, keyless entry keypad. Can't really see it here because it's kind of an invisible keypad. You just swipe it, and then you can use your own special code to unlock the vehicle if you don't have the keys on you, allow you to get in and out that way. Also, you do get remote start system that on the remote itself allows you to remote start it when you're close enough proximity. I'll tell you another way you can remote start the vehicle from anywhere if you want to when we get inside to the vehicle. Privacy glass in these back windows and quarter windows and back glass. Just looks real nice on the vehicle. Also keeps it a little bit cooler inside for those in the rear seats. Child safety lock. On these rear doors back here, you can lock those so that way those kids aren't opening them when you don't want them to. Also, for your fuel tank, you will get a 16.2 gallon fuel tank, and you'll get the Easy Fuel capless filler door. So that basically just press that door in, opens up. There's just put the nozzle in there and fill it up. No cap to worry about leaving behind, getting your hands dirty, anything like that. Real nice, easy to use. The second door, it has two latches, has to be the correct size nozzle of that when you're putting that nozzle in. That's why if you have a gas can, something like that, it won't work. You'll need to use the funnel that's provided with the vehicle. Now moving to the back of the vehicle back here, body colored rear spoiler on the top, high gloss black underneath, as well as coming down the side, rear defrost with rear wiper as well, and rear washer to keep that glass clean back there as well. Lincoln lettering on the back of the lift gate. You'll notice the lift gate is that kind of that clamshell design that they've had for years. Looks real sharp. You do have LED tail lights as well on the vehicle, and you do have the rear bumpers up here going to be body colored with the reflectors on those as well. Lower part, as we mentioned, is going to have that molded in black to protect it. You can see the sensors right there. It's going to have reverse sensing system, as well as a rear view camera that comes out right there as well. You can see the rear skid plate back here, a nice look to it, but also gives it a nice accent on there. Rear defrost back here as well with the chrome tips on there. You will get power lift gate, so you can use the remote. You can also press a button underneath the lift gate to open that up. You will have a mini spare, 17-inch mini spare inside the vehicle, spare tire and wheel. And you'll have a cargo management inside, so where you can manage the cargo underneath. So you pull the flooring, you can pull that up underneath around that spare tire. You're going to see a cargo management system to be able to store things in there. And inside the cargo area, you're going to have a cargo area PowerPoint as well in there too. So you're going to be able to power different devices. So that's all of our exterior features. Let's move inside and talk about some interior features now. Now moving to the interior, you do have 3 different color interiors that are available for you. You have the ebony interior, like you're seeing here, where your headliner is kind of that gray interior headliner, as well as your visors and your overhead console and such. You're going to see that different look, as well as we move around to the dash. You're going to see that different aluminum finish back behind there, going across on that instrument panel. So a little bit different look. The gray kind of comes through on the steering wheel and in several sections on the dash. And then you're going to see that more of an ebony finish on the doors there, as well as on your seats. So that's kind of the look there. Now, if we do go to the sandstone finish here, this is your tan interior. You can see how that changes that. So you're still kind of getting the same headliner and cover over here. Your seat's going to go to the tan, including not only the seat covers, but also of course, all parts of that seat up there, as well as you can see that come through on the dash, or the instrument panel, I should say, as well as on your doors. It's going to be integrated in with the ebony and the sandstone, and you can kind of see what that looks going to look like from the front, or there you go, across the dash. So again, that gives you a nice little bit different look there to it. If we get it bigger, there you go, you can kind of really see how that looks there. So getting that same tan coming through. See, I like this in here, you're going to see some of the gray accents, but the tan as well, kind of a two-tone more finish on the steering wheel, and you're going to see that as well on the dash there. So that's that kind of look there. Now you do have this ebony and smoke truffle interior as well, so let's see what that looks like. So here you go. Again, the headliner looks pretty similar as well up there. You're going to get that two-tone look here with the seat with the ebony on the harness itself, and then the seat, the surfaces are going to be that smoked truffle coming through. See that on the doors as well with the ebony two-tone there. And then you kind of see what that looks like from the dash as well. So 3 different color options for you. I'm going to stay right here with this one as we talk about some of these features here. Now inside, one thing you'll notice is those symphonic chimes on the vehicle. So when you're getting in the vehicle, you know, you're going to see those. They're using sounds that they're getting from the Symphony to give you a great sound for the different warnings, chimes, and everything like that. You will get a cabin air filter. So you have that in the vehicle, and an odor filter as well, which is really nice to have. Interior light group as well, that's going to be able to turn on for you. You can see that overhead console up there, as well as in the footwells, I believe. Also, you're going to get scuff plates front and rear getting in the vehicle, so you're going to have that on there. And then also you're going to get the, as I mentioned, the door trim and such. I mentioned the colors and everything you have, but also you're going to get some nice Sonata Spin aluminum trim on the doors as well. You're going to see that same trim on the console there too, and the instrument panel. So you're going to see some of those accents there are going to be that Sonata Spin aluminum. Also, the seats, Lincoln Soft Touch comfort seats for all the seating positions here. You will have front driver and front passenger will have power seat with power lumbar. The driver will have a 10-way power adjustment, and the passenger seat will have an 8-way. Heated seat for the driver and front passenger as well, and you'll have driver memory that memorizes the seat and those mirrors we talked about earlier. Second row, again, Lincoln Soft Touch, 60/40 split bench seat. That seats do slide. There's a lever underneath that. You can kind of see the opening in the seat right there. So those seats can slide forward and back if you need to. 40% over here, 60% on the driver's side over there, with an armrest that folds down with a backrest there too. You will also get mat pockets behind the driver and front passenger seats. Also going to get USB ports, 2 USB type A ports behind the back of the console. Also get that latch system that lower anchors and tethers for children, so you can fasten those front and rear facing car seats into those seats, being more secure that way with the latch system there. Those head restraints do go up and down, as well as the front ones go up and down for you as well there. For the windows, power windows, including one touch up and down feature for the front and the rear windows. So that means if you press it, you'll feel it click. You just don't have to hold it. So you just press it down real quick like that, and then they're going to go down on their own. Coming up, you pull it till you feel that little pop or the little click, and it's going to do the same thing going up on all 4 of the windows. You will have also global open and close windows, which means from the outside you can use your remote. So if you hit that unlock once and then press and hold it a second time, you have to hold it for a while, it'll roll down the windows. It allows for the kind of the hot air to escape from the vehicle. If you're getting in, you can also close them by pressing the lock, press and holding the lock, and they'll go back up as well. We also do get the power locks that go along with that, with the auto unlock. So as you start going, it's going to lock the vehicle, and then when you as you stop the vehicle, shut it off, it's going to do auto unlock for those as well. And you're going to have the leather wrap steering wheel with a manual tilt and telescoping. So that means pull the lever underneath and it'll go up and down, forward and back for you. On the steering wheel itself, you're going to have redundant audio controls, as well as you're going to have controls for the productivity screen there. So that is a 12.3-inch LCD display screen through there. Beautiful screen for the productivity screen. Now this will have, for the cruise control, those controls will be on the steering wheel as well. You're going to get the Intelligent Adaptive Cruise Control 2.0. This is going to give you basically adaptive cruise means if you're coming behind somebody, they're going to slower than you. It'll slow you down to go their speed until you pass them. Don't have to press the brake. Even will bring you to complete stop. So stop and go, and it'll start going again. It's just like it sounds. Also gives you the lane centering, which keeps you in the center of your lane. This is with your cruise control activated. A little bit different than your lane keeping system, which can be activated with or without the cruise turned on. And we do have the speed sign recognition as well, which means that it's going to recognize those speed signs. So if you have your cruise set, and you can put a tolerance in there, I'm not sure what the max is, but let's say you would like to go 5 over, you can set that tolerance at 5 over. And if you're in a speed zone that's 70 and you go 75, the speed zone changes to 60. It'll slow you down to go 65. So real nice in how that works. If you don't have your cruise on, you can still set it up to warn you when the speed sign changes though. So if you want to use that as well, that's nice as well. And with this cruise control set, you do have predictive speed assist. This is new for this year. Corsair is going to be one of the first vehicles to get this technology. So it's predictive speed assist, which means if they predict and see that there's a curve coming, which would you need to slow down because at that current speed you wouldn't be able to go that fast, it's going to slow you down as well for those curves. Nice in how that works. You do also get the push button start. That's located back behind the steering wheel. Let's go 360 view and see if we can get a good glimpse of that. Through there, it takes a little while. There you go. Okay, it's located right there, along with your piano style shifter knobs right there. So it's all located right there above the radio controls and such. So you will have also the audio will be a Lincoln Premium Audio sound system, 10 speakers including a subwoofer, AM/FM stereo with MP3 player, Sirius XM satellite radio, standard equipment as well. You will also get the Sync 4 with the new and improved 13.2-inch LCD touchscreen in the center stack. So beautiful screen there. So you're getting a 12.3 there, 13.2 here. Beautiful screen. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto that'll be wireless for you. Also, you get Lincoln Connect that allows you to stay connected to your vehicle using a Lincoln app. So download that app. That allows you to be able to unlock and lock your vehicle from anywhere, remote start your vehicle from anywhere, schedule remote start times, see the tire pressure that you have on all your tires, how much fuel you have in your vehicle, even where your vehicle is located using a Lincoln Way app. That's a great app. Make sure you download and connect your vehicle up when you purchase one. Also, you're going to get the personal profiles as well. So you can set it up with the remotes for personal profiles that'll control and kind of in a sense be memory for your audio, what audio stations that you have, your displays, your mirrors, go along with your power seats, part of that driver features, as well as your driver assistance features. So if you like to have your tolerance at 5 over for your adaptive cruise control and such, it's going to use those as your personal profile. So if somebody else gets in it, they like to go the speed limit, it's going to adjust for that driver as well. Great in how that works. Also, auto dimming rear view mirror. So up here, don't have to worry about any levers. It's going to automatically dim the mirror when it gets nighttime, so those cars don't come up behind you with those bright lights and blind you there. Overhead console, map lights up here, as well as a sunglass bin. You do have your visors here that are illuminated vanity visors, which means there's going to be mirrors on the backside that illuminate when you open up the doors for those. Down in the media hub area, down in here, this door does open up. That's your media hub. It'll give you a PowerPoint as well as smart charging USB ports and USB Type A and Type C in there as well. And then in the console too, you have nice padded armrest, but you will have storage in that console too. Cup holders here. Your drive mode switch is going to be right there, as well as those parking brake, and your auto hold is going to be located right there too. So real nice in how that looks. Even has a link in there on the instrument panel itself. So great finish and great look to the interior here. So that's all of our interior features and all of our standard features. Now we're going to talk about ways you can upgrade a little bit more if you want to. So there are, for the different packages, there's several different collections. We have talked about collection 1 so far. That's all the standard equipment we've talked about. But there are some features if you want to upgrade to collection 2 or 3. There are options to upgrade to those. So let's go over the features as part of those collections. Now we're going to go ahead and talk about collection 2. Collection 2 is an upgrade and available on the Corsair on any of the different trim levels. So we're going to actually use this clip on all three of ours, our standard, reserve, and our Grand Touring. Pretty much a lot of the same equipment. There's a couple features that are different on them, and I'll let you know as we talk about those. So I want to use these clips, so I actually want to click on the collection 2 here for the standard trim, so you can kind of see what it looks like. So it is going to upgrade a little bit here for the standard trim. You're going to get the rain sensing wipers here, which means if you go ahead and turn those, bring that up a little bit. If you haven't one of those intermittent settings, it starts to rain, it's going to automatically start wiping the windshield for you. Starts to rain harder, it's going to wipe faster for you. You don't have to do anything on your end. Also, you're going to get the windshield wiper de-icers. So a lot of times, you're going to have, snow and such. The windshield itself will defrost that off, but then the wipers tend to get wet. They freeze up on you. The de-icers will help keep those dried out or keep them clean, so that way you don't have to worry about that. You're going to get upgraded for the wheels here. So an 18-inch bright machine aluminum wheel with a dark tarnish finish for the standard trim alone. So just with this trim, the reserve and the Grand Touring will not have the upgraded wheel, because you are going to get an upgraded wheel as part of those packages, or those trims, I should say. The side view mirrors, you're going to add the auto dimming feature as well as the turn signal indicator on the outside over here. And you're going to get the Lincoln welcome mat. That is going to light the ground beside the vehicle with a nice Lincoln welcome mat beside of it. So this is a nicer upgrade and looks real sharp as you're approaching the vehicle, and part of your Lincoln embrace when you walk up to the vehicle. Also, you're getting enhanced with the phone as a key. That allows you to program your phone to be a key, and so you don't need to carry your keys. I actually use this on one of my vehicles and love it. I love that access of that, so it works really well. If for some reason your phone is dead, because you do have the keypad, you can still get into the vehicle. And when you go to start the vehicle, if your phone's dead and not able to use it, you actually set up ahead of time a password for the vehicle, so then you can still start the vehicle even with a dead phone. Love how this works. Also, you get the hands-free hands-free lift gate. So that allows you, if you want to, just use your foot to kick underneath it, and what it'll do is go ahead and power up that lift gate. So that's a real nice feature. Now that is something that we're finding out, it may be something they deactivate depending on chip holds and shortages that they have. They did have to deactivate that last year, or delete it off some packages. Be aware that might happen on this as well. Now, moving inside, let's go to the interior here, talk about some of the interior features you get as part of this. Now, you're going to be upgraded for the, go to the side one, there you go. You're going to get upgraded in the front seats to front heated and ventilated seats for the driver and front passenger. Ventilated is like your cooled seats, so it's going to pull that air through the seat, cooling it off instead of, cooling the seat off itself. So I like how that works. Second row, 60/40 split bench seats still. You're going to have all that. Now you're going to have a power seat release. So let's say you're in the rear cargo area, you're in there, and you realize you have something large, you need to move those seats. You don't have to go around to the doors to lower those down. You can hit the buttons in the back. It's going to automatically power down one side or another. 60/40 split bench seat. Nice feature to have there. Now, it's a seat release. So it releases the seat to fall forward, but won't bring it back into position, just so you know that. Also, you do have the power tilt and telescoping steering wheel. So instead of pulling that lever underneath, there's going to be a dial on the side electronically. It'll go up and down, forward and back, and is also included in your driver memory features along with your seat and your mirrors. Heated steering wheel is going to be upgraded for this as well, so I love that. I didn't mention earlier on the video that it does have a button over here that allows for different controls there, so pretty nice on how that works. Also, you get the frameless mirror as well. So now it's automatically auto dimming already, but now it's going to be frameless. So you're going to have that on the mirror there as well. And then you're going to have universal garage door openers. So let's see if we can get a good image of this. So bring up, you're going to see those transmitter buttons there. So you can program those for different garage doors. So you don't have to have a garage door opener on your clip to your visor anymore. And you're going to have a wireless charging pad. So down in this media hub area, you can put your phone down in there. It's going to wirelessly charge your phone. Also, what's included in this package, the collection 2, is the Copilot 360 2.1 Vision package. So let me go. We're going to go over that as well. So go down here to the Vision package, and we're going to show you what that looks like. So your Vision package, as you can see, is included. So we're gonna pull that up there. So this is going to be, you're going to get your 360-degree camera with this one. So this one here is going to give you a camera underneath each of those mirrors and under the front, so you can get a bird's eye view around the vehicle. So it's going to be the back or front camera on one side and then 360 view on the other. Also, with this, you're going to get the front and rear parking sensors. You already get the rear parking sensors. Now you're going to get front sensors as well. So pretty much perimeter sensing there. And as you're backing up, you're going to get the reverse brake assist. So not just as you're backing up with the cross traffic, if there's something behind you, it's alerting you and you're not braking, not paying attention, it will brake the vehicle as well. So we did see that as part of the cross traffic braking. This is actually, even if it's not they're not come behind you. If there's someone there, as you get closer and closer to it and you're not paying attention, it'll brake the vehicle as well. So that vision package, I love how they name that, because it really does have to do with about being able to see around the vehicle, sensing, and really protecting you around the vehicle. Nice safety feature here. So this is also included in collection 2. So if you go with that, depending on the cost on it is really depending on which trim level you're looking at, because again, there are a couple features in here that were exclusive to certain trims. So that's some of those features that are going to be included as part of this collection 2. So now we're going to talk about collection 3, and collection 3 will vary in price depending on which trim level you're looking at, because this collection 3 is available on the standard, reserve, and the grand touring, and this is going to give you everything as part of collection 2 features. Plus, it's going to give you some other upgrades, including another package that's included in this. So let's talk about some of the features as we're looking at the front here of the vehicle. So first off, you're going to get upgraded. If you're looking at not on the standard trim, but on the reserve, you're going to get upgraded to the adaptive suspension system. So that's a real nice suspension system. Adapts for those road conditions and such to adapt that suspension and give you a great overall ride. That's already included as standard on the Grand Touring, not available on the standard trim, but that's going to be an upgrade on the reserve. Also, you're going to get the panoramic vista roof with the power sunshade. Now, this is available on the standard or the reserve. It's going to already be included in the Grand Touring, which you've already probably seen if you're watching that trim. But panoramic vista roof is going to give you that nice power sunshade, opens that up and gives you the panoramic vista roof in there with a moon roof that opens up. Now, on the interior, let's go to that there. You're going to get upgraded with the auto air fresh system. That's an ultra cabin fresh cabin area. We'll give a pollen carbon high efficiency filter as well, so really nice fresh air scent to it and feel, and having that in there. Also, you're going to get the rear heated seats. So the two outbound seats are going to get heated seat as part of this package. You also get the heads-up display. So not showing really an image here of this, but heads-up display puts it on that glass there. Looks like it's on the road for your navigation, different things like that, your speed, that kind of thing, having that heads-up display right up there. And you're going to also get upgraded with the Revel audio sound system with 14 speakers, including a subwoofer, and you get HD radio as well upgraded to it. So real nice Revel audio sound system, and Revel does a great job. You also get, as part of this, you're getting another package. So we already talked about that get the drive package as part of that collection 2, but now collection 3, you're getting this 2.1 vision package. So I'm not sure why it didn't go ahead and highlight that when we collect it, but in here with this package here, you're getting everything as part of not the vision, the drive package is the one I want to talk about. The drive package, you're going to be getting everything included in collection 2, including the vision package. So it'll tell you that. It gives you the vision as well, plus all these features. So this is the one where you're getting the active glide. They're calling it the 1.5. Order guide says 1.2. But you are getting that extra hands-free driving in a sense. So I love this feature. So this is the new enhanced system that they came out with for this year. This is the first vehicle getting the upgraded system to this. So the hands-free driving in a sense. So it's going to be able to sense everything. It allows you to take your hands off the steering wheel, and it's going to drive the vehicle for you on those highway when you have the cruise control activated, along with your lane keeping system. So I love this, the active glide. Again, have this feature on my vehicle. I don't have the new upgraded system like this has, but it's going to allow you to be able to go hands-free driving on those certain highways. But this system upgrades with a couple extra features as part of the new upgraded system, including the assisted lane change. So normally what you have to do in the other system, and what they would have, the first generation of the active glide, is you'd have to put your turn signal on, take hand of the steering wheel, and then go over to that lane. Now, you just hit the turn signal and it's going to go over as well for you. So you don't have to do the steering. It's going to do that for you, and even alert you and let you know when there's an option that you could move over. So if you're slowed down to going on speed to the vehicle in front of you and it sees that there's nobody over there, it's going to actually alert you that you might want to be able to change your lane now. And then so you can do that. Also, in lane repositioning, what that means is that if you're in that lane and let's say there's a big semi or something next to you and maybe they're hugging that, it's going to bring you over and reposition you if it needs to. So bring you away from that line. So I like this too, because there's been some situations with mine where I've like, oh, that's awful close over there. I don't feel real comfortable with that and I almost want to take over the wheel. So I like this this being upgraded into this as well. And as part of this, you're also getting the Active Park Assist 2.0 with the front parking aid, which we already had that as earlier, as mentioned, as part of that vision package. And so the Active Park Assist is going to help you parallel park the vehicle, reverse perpendicular park your vehicle, and park out. It takes care of the steering as well as the shifting of the transmission as well. You just hold the button and it's going to help, and it'll even help you find those parking spaces that you can park in for those types of situations. Also, you get the Intersection Assist 2.0. We mentioned earlier, Intersection Assist was standard as part of the safety features. Now you're getting the 2.0, which also does the driver state mirror monitoring camera as well. So it monitors you as well. So upgraded intersection assist system with this. So this is a great package, again, included in the collection 3 for this as well, with all the other features. So some great features here that are included in this package. And you know, so I'll let you know there are 3 different options: your collection 1, collection 2, or this collection 3. So now we're going to talk about a package that is available on the standard as well as on the reserve trim, and that is this Jet Appearance package, which is a new package for this year and really upscales this to give you that nice black appearance here for you. So first off, one of the things you're going to notice is the upgraded wheels. So a 20-inch black aluminum wheel with the 20-inch all-season tires. They are the Z-rated all-season tires that go on that vehicle as well. You're going to also see some other black accents on the vehicle. Notice that grille, upgraded grille, getting, you know, the black upper grille here. Also, you're going to see that black along here on the bottom too, so giving it that nice feel there. Body color down here on the lower part of that front fascia. So it's going to give it a nice look, and so instead of that molded in, it's going to give it a nice upscaled look there. You're going to also see that around the wheel lip moldings as well as the lower rocker molding and going around is also going to be body colored on there too. So in this case, it's that silver. Also, the door badging is going to be upscaled to go from that chrome to the black on the side. Still have the chrome Corsair lettering, but the trim, the fender badge itself is going to be black. Also, you're going to see the door spears down here on the bottom of the door, and that rocker molding is going to be black as well. Also, around the window is going to be that black as well instead of that chrome that we did see earlier on the vehicle. So that gets upscaled. And then as we look around to the back, you're going to notice the lower part body colored rear bumper back here as well, and then the high gloss lower fascia that's going to be black back there too. So really dresses this up, give it a nice look to the vehicle, and dresses up the exterior of the vehicle. So black appearance, the Jet Appearance package, I should say, available on the standard or the reserve trims. Now let's talk about another package that's available, and that is the towing package. So if you do want to tow some sort of trailer, you want to make sure you upgrade to this package. It's going to give you the receiver hitch right there as well on this vehicle. So it's $500, give you the receiver hitch and the wiring available for you to be able to tow some sort of trailer and such. You want to check the guides to see what the towing capacity is for the vehicle, but you will be able to tow with it, having that nice Class 4 receiver hitch, maybe a Class 2 receiver hitch, but it will give you the 2-inch receiver hitch there and allow you to be able to put the tow different trailers with it. So that towing package is available on all of your different trims. Let's talk about your standalone options, and these are available. These are single options that are available that you can add to any of your different packages. Let's go through the wheels first and go over these now. This 20-inch monochromatic alloy wheel, black wheel, that is part of that Jet Appearance package. It is not available as optional equipment. Also, you do see this 18-inch bright machine aluminum wheel with a dark tarnished finish. That is the wheel you get as part of collection 2 or 3, but it is a standalone option for $350 if you want to put that on the collection 1. You can upgrade for that wheel. If you like the wheel, you can upgrade to that. Now, we have another optional wheel down here. It's not showing us a price because it's only available on a collection 2 or 3. So let's go on up to collection 2, and let's kind of show you what that cost is. So you can kind of see there it is $580 if you want to upgrade to that wheel. Again, available on Collection 2 or Collection 3 if you'd like to upgrade to that. So I'm going to go back and unselect that just so we can see the different standalone options and what's available on those different packages here for us. Now moving down outside of the wheels, we do have the panoramic Vista roof. You can see does not have a price. That means because it's only available on Collection 2 or 3, or I mean on Collection 3. So you'll have to go upgrade to that, as well as a hands-free liftgate. So if we're seeing and not seeing any kind of prices, but you don't see a check mark, that means those are part of those different packages that we mentioned earlier. So those would show check mark once we add those packages. Now, going down here to the different other options for you, and these are an accessory. So you do have the exposed locking lug nuts. So a couple different ones. You have the exposed ones that look like this, or you have the hidden lug nuts that are going to look like this. So we'll replace one of those with these locking ones. It's available. They have this listed on here twice, 175, 170. I think it depends on which wheel option you have, of which one that you select there for that. So that's available for you. That's actually a new option that's now showing and be able to order this year on the Lincoln vehicles. So you have that available for you. So go ahead and cross those off. Those are on here. And then moving down, you do have for the interior options, you have the cargo air protector. That is available. You can see it's 125 there. So click on this little detail. You can see a little close up. So you can get this. This is an accessory as well that you can get later if you'd like, or you can get it with your vehicle. And again, that is actually an accessory that would be delivered with your vehicle if you do order it from the factory. Okay, moving down, the roadside assistance kit and first aid kits are Ford accessories as well, $70 and $50. And I always recommend people just get these through Ford Accessories website because there's no install fee or anything like that. So you might pay for some shipping costs, but it shouldn't cost that much, and it shouldn't hold up your build if you do that. So that's how I recommend that you get those. It's a great option to do that. But they are showing for the first year on the Lincoln Corsair as available for this year to order it from the factory if you'd like to. Now we also do have this rear removable package tray, 175 for that, and so you can kind of see that just allows you to put that back there. So that what that's going to do is it's going to be positioned on the back of the seat, or towards the back of the seat, and allow you when to close the lift gate, it'll close over and then pull up. It's using these strings right here to be able to keep it up. So when you lift the lift gate, it's going to kind of lift up, but then that way people can't see through there into the back. So that is also available for you. That is it's also removable. That's available in any of your different collections, and is also a Ford accessory that would come with your vehicle from the factory. We do have the all-weather liners. You have them with the mats or without. So you can see here, these are going to be with the front mats and front and rear floor mats. So you'll get the carpeted mats and the all-weather mats, or you can get them without. So if you don't plan to use the carpet mats, only want the all-weather, nice Corsair on those. Those are available $160 if you don't need those front floor mats. So you pick one of those two options, and those also will come from the factory with your vehicle, will not be shipped ahead of time with it. And then there's your applique, it's kind of showing you that's included. We also have these couple different organizers. Again, two things that I recommend you get through Ford Accessories website. You have a soft-sided, there's a standard size that gives you 3, and you have a larger one that gives you 4 compartments there. So that's, I'd get those through Ford Accessories, but they are available if you'd like to through the factory. If you want to do that, then they'll ship it ahead of time, and the dealer will just put those in your vehicle for you. Again, these are part of packages, as we mentioned earlier. Phone is a key as well. Here is a cargo organizer's cooler bag. This is something I also recommend you get through Ford Accessories website. First year making these available for the Lincolns. You could order it with your vehicle if you'd like to, but you can get it through Ford Accessories, and that way you don't hold anything up there. We do have a couple different options here. We do have an ash cup with a lighter element, so it's $75, or you can just get the ash cup as a coin holder instead if you want. So it's a couple different options. Again, those would be available. Those are new for this year in a way of dealer installed options, but you can get these through Ford Accessories as well if you'd like. And again, these here without prices are included in those different Collection 2 and 3 packages. And then as well as this this audio sound system as well. We mentioned that earlier, and the Revel we mentioned earlier. So those are all included in different packages. So those are all your standalone options available. One that, let's see, the only one that's not listed on there that we need to kind of mention. Now, we did actually mention the wheels and such earlier, but I did overlook one thing, and that is that the panoramic vista roof, in my notes here, it's showing it's not able to select it because we're on collection 1, and it's included in collection 2, but or included in collection 3 as a part of it. But if you have the collection 2 chosen and you want to, you can then upgrade to get that for $1,700. You can get the panoramic vista roof. So I forgot to show that and highlight that. So glad I was looking at my notes. Also, the front license plate bracket. Remember, in states that require front license plate, it's standard equipment. But in states that don't require front license plate, it is an optional equipment. So you want to make sure you put it on there if you want to. It'll be a no-charge option. The dealership will install it for you anyway for that. But you want to make sure you put that on there if you want that on there. Other than that, I think I've covered all of the optional equipment for you. It does have a late availability option that might be put on your vehicle depending on constraints and such. And that is they may remove the subwoofer. They had to do that at the end of last year. Because of chip shortage and everything. If that happens again, they may need to remove that second half of the year. It does say late availability here, and that might be an option. But they wouldn't do it to the collection 3, but they would, if collection 1 or 2, they may have to remove that subwoofer from the standard one, but not from the Revel one. The Revel one will have it included regardless. So that's all of our standalone options. A couple things I want to recap as we get to the conclusion of the video. All right, so in conclusion, I want to go over, and that's the summary. So this is actually its own tab. It looks like it's kind of different, but if you hit summary, you can go down here and you can actually see the breakdown of everything and how you equip things. So we actually at the end chose collection 2 so that we could see the price on that panoramic vista roof. So we can see that cost in here, as well as silver was not an extra cost color. And then we didn't select any others, but that kind of gives you those different look of what everything costs. Here's your summary breakdown and your options and such. Destination charges is what it's going to cost to get it from the factory to your dealership. So that is a cost that you'll have to pay regardless. That is the cost of putting it on the rail, getting it from the factory to close to the dealership on the rail, as well as on a convoy car carrier to get it from that close town, city to that dealership that you're buying from. Acquisition fee, though, that is if you're leasing the vehicle. So if you go down here, you can actually click on this calculator, and if you don't plan to lease, you can click the finance, and it removes that fee there, and so it gives you an actual bottom line dollar figure there. You can figure, down payment, change this. I think it defaults to 10% down here with no net trade. If you have no trade you have, you can actually look up your trade-in value there as well. You can fiddle with these different payments and such and figure out those, and then you can at any point close that and see that right there. Now, right here, this is what makes it easy. It does say custom order here. We haven't seen that on the Ford website, but we're seeing it here where now you can fill that out, and it will probably send it to your local, your closest dealership. Or if you'd like to, you can come up here. You can print this off and then take it into your local dealership if you want and say, I'd like to order my vehicle, and that's everything they need to be able to order Lincoln Corsair for you. Or you can hit the share button and take that link, copy it, and then can put that in an email and email it to your dealership. Especially if you're working with us and you're out of state, that makes it real nice and easy. We can get that build that way, build it out, and then email you a copy of the build and make sure and confirm that it's correct and how you want it ordered. So I just wanted to highlight that right there. So that's a real easy way to be able to get that build and your order to a local dealership. So again, hopefully you find a good local dealership that knows a little bit about price protection, which means that if you order your vehicle now and let's say the price increases because of anything happening with constraints or whatever, and Lincoln needs to raise the prices, your dealership, if they know how to do price protection, will lock in that price for you, so you won't have to worry about the price increase after you ordered your vehicle, as well as any rate lock. So if you want to have, if there's any good local, good low rates right now going on, you can lock those rates in from when you order the vehicle. So that is something else that most dealerships know how to do. Or you can look at the incentives at what they are when it comes in, and you can do whichever one is best for you when the vehicle comes in. So hopefully you have a good dealership that knows how to do that. If not, McArthur Lincoln does know how to do that. They know how to do the price protection, lock in the rates as well, and do all that. Now, if you'd rather, instead of doing the rate, we do have a special offer for you, and that is we'll ship the vehicle to you. Free shipping up to $1,000 if you finance with us at standard rates. So you can go either way. So that is not compatible with the low interest rate that's available if Lincoln has any low rates right now, which I don't think they do at this current time. But you can go one of those two routes and have it done that way. If you'd rather, you could fly in. We'll pick you up at Wichita or Salina for free into the vehicle. If you'd rather fly in, drive your vehicle home, that's a way that we can do that as well. And a lot of people working with us all over the country, and because we are really good at looking at orders, knowing what part constraints are, keeping you updated on those part constraints so you get your vehicle quicker and get it the way you're wanting it, as close as possible, and getting it quickly. And that's what a lot of people want. And being able to price protect you and rate lock you in as well. A lot of dealerships don't know how to do that. So if you want to do that, don't feel free to give us a call and we can do that. Send us that build and we can help you out that way as well. Again, thank you for watching this video. Hope you liked it. If you did, smash that like button. I'd appreciate it. Also, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that red subscribe button down below so you can subscribe to the YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell. You can also get notified the next time of another video uploaded to our YouTube channel. And you can find us on social media. We're at Law McArthur Lincoln on Facebook, Law McArthur on Instagram and Twitter. And if you want to, there's my Linktree account if you want to follow me as well and see where you can find and connect with me on different social media sites that I'm actively on. Check those links out. You can get connected real easy with me as well. So again, thanks for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed it. We are going to be doing a video on the Reserve as well as the Grand Touring. So hope you come back for those. And until then, don't forget to stay positive, be kind to each other, and be kind to yourself. And we'll see you in the next video.